Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Hot Rod Bob, and you've got GAAS, the Great American Auto Scene. That's right, GAAS, since 1990, your source for automotive information, a little bit of humor thrown in there, facts, figures, and whatever else I can bring up. Well, I'm going to start off today saying thank you for tuning in. It's been a while since we've had a GAAS podcast, and I'm going to keep doing them now. We're going to be back doing GAAS once again. Well, we're getting ready for a long weekend, an exciting weekend. We're going up to Ridgecrest, California for Crafty Kate's car show put on at Classic Burger. Rods West is involved. It's going to be great. We had a little over 150 cars last year. It's even bigger this year with a lot more sponsorship and participation. Johnny Martinez, famed pinstriper, and I will be leaving tomorrow morning to head up there for the show. We'll set up, we'll get ready, and we're going to have some fun there in Ridgecrest, California. Check Crafty Kate out on Facebook. You'll find out more information about the show, and I'll post the flyer once again on my site so you can get some more information. It's a great show. We'll have a live auction. We'll have raffle prizes and lots more. Now, back to car stuff. Oh, well, that was car stuff, wasn't it? Okay, well, let's talk about something that's kind of a pet peeve for me. Ever since 2010, when Chrysler went into reorganization, and the federal government stepped in to help, the government decided that Fiat, remember those guys, the Fix It Again Tony guys, were the ones who were going to fix the Chrysler Corporation. Well, since that time, Fiat has joined in with a group of other manufacturers. They call themselves Stellantis now. Now, Stellantis is a corporation trying to emulate, say, a General Motors. But they're made up of European companies, and those companies have failed in the U.S. That's right, Fiat, Peugeot, companies like that. Opel. Now, Opel, extenuating circumstances. They were part of General Motors, and they couldn't sell them here in the country. They were too expensive. The dollar versus the Deutschmark was just not good, and they dropped the Opel name initially on German cars, brought it back as an Isuzu, and that didn't work out real well either, but hey, it kept the Buick dealers happy with a small car they could sell for a while. It went away. But the rest of Stellantis is made up of other companies that failed in the United States. So let's give failing companies the opportunity to fix Chrysler, right? Yeah, well, it's been a slow death, and I think they're finally coming to the end. Well, possibly. I know they're going to stay in business. But much like other companies did, like when Chrysler bought American Motors. Well, American Motors had bought Willys, and, well, they were part of it. And what did they keep? They didn't got rid of the cars. They only kept Jeep. That's right. Think about it. Look into it. When Chrysler bought AMC, what did they do? Well, they dumped Renault, which was a organization that was part of or providing cars to AMC. They dumped all of the American Motors cars. The only thing they kept was the Jeep. What's the only thing kind of making money for Stellantis right now in the U.S.? Jeep. What had they done to the rest of the Chrysler Corporation? There are no Chrysler cars anymore. The Dodge cars, they've been gone for over a year. Now, they keep threatening us and saying they're going to bring back the Dodge Charger as a two-door and a four-door. Interesting. The Dodge Charger was a two-door until Mercedes brought it back as a four-door. Yeah, think about that for a second. I had someone, I showed pictures of what is the new Charger, and someone said, oh, the Charger's a four-door. Why'd they bring it as a two-door? That's a Challenger. Guys, you got to go back in history. And if you don't know the history of the Chrysler Corporation, and the Dodge Charger in this case, the Dodge Charger was introduced in 1966 and was always a two-door until Mercedes-Benz made it a four-door. So if you're too young to know the facts, don't comment. Listen. Do your research. Check it out for yourself. But anyway, the Dodge Charger, the Chrysler 300, the Challenger, gone. They're gone. The Charger is supposed to come back. However, Stellantis, in their infinite wisdom, canceled the Charger. the Challenger, and the Chrysler 300 before they even had a vehicle to replace them. Now, that was December in 2023. Where have the cars been since then? Now, you can get some SUVs. You can get the overpriced Hornet. They resurrected the old AMC name and put it on a little SUV that's an Alpha that really sucks. Got to drive in one the other day. Hey, Sam Smith, how you doing there? Doug Campbell, thanks for tuning in. So what do? Well, you want a car? You don't go to your local Chrysler Dodge dealer. Now, on the other side of it, there's the pickup trucks. They haven't been too bad, except Stellates, in their infinite wisdom, who does not understand the American market, canceled the entry-level Dodge or Ram pickup trucks. That's another thing they did. Changed the name from Dodge to Ram on all the trucks. There is no entry-level truck any longer. No short bed. No single cab. They canceled them. Why? Because they don't have a clue about what this American market is, even though they have American staff here in the U.S. But their Stellates head of the company finally resigned a few months ago because he's screwing up. They don't have product. Now, I talked to an automotive analyst out of Detroit, and he says, oh, yeah, the Charger's coming back, and the one I saw is electric. If electric is the way you want to go, go for it. However, the market for the Dodge Charger and the Dodge Challenger was not electric. It was muscle car buyers. It was people that looked for that Hemi V8 engine. People that wanted horsepower, the feeling of an American V8 engine. That's gone. Hello there, Erwin. How you doing there? Irwindale Irwin is on with us right now. So the Stellates company kills the cars that are selling to bring out cars, well, to talk about cars that they want to sell, but they're not out yet. Now, the Dodge Charger, the electric version, I saw one at a dealership. One. There was no others there. They didn't ship in a bunch of them. They didn't ship in a few of them. It wasn't a truckload. It was one. There is no Chrysler four-door. There is no Dodge Charger four-door. There are no entry-level cars in the repertoire of vehicles put out by Stellates here in the U.S. There is no entry-level Jeep. There is no entry-level Chrysler Dodge product at all. So there's no bread and butter cars. There's no high-volume vehicles. So how do you keep a company in business? Tell me what you think, because, frankly, I don't see it. Hello, Santos. How are you doing? Well, the world's fastest Toyotas. So the Stellates company is slowly killing what was Chrysler, Dodge, Ram trucks. Now, there's no more Ram vans made in the USA. They're front-wheel drive Fiats rebadged. Even the little compact van, and I don't even think they make that anymore for the U.S. market. But Stellates, killing an American brand. The Jeep is the only thing they've got really left on the market. Some trucks, but not something that you and I can step into. They're all expensive $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 pickup trucks. And frankly, I can't afford something like that. And neither can anyone looking for an entry-level work truck. Just not going to make it. All right, I'm Hot Rod Bob. You've got gas, the Great American Auto Scene. Please let me know what you think, what your feeling is on Stellates, what you think about Chrysler products in general. Hey, and again, if you're going to come up and see some great cars at the Ridgecrest Car Show, Crafty Kate, and Rod's West putting it on at Classic Burgers, stop by and say hi. Johnny Martinez, famed Pinstriper, and I are going to head up tomorrow morning, and we'll be there for Friday night and Saturday. Now, Friday night is nothing really going on. We're going to go have some burgers at Classic Burger. And Saturday, the show, it starts at 7 a.m. Be there or be square. Say hi to Crafty Kate. Get on her Facebook page and check it out. I'm Hot Rod Bob, and you've got gas, the Great American Auto Scene. Since 1990, your source for information on automobiles, the hobby, the sport, and the fun of it all. You have a great day.